And what's up, you guys? It's your boy SF Bay Area Sports Talk, and a blockbuster three-team deal has gone down today. Superstar and four-time All-Star Mookie Betts, along with David Price, is going to be headed to the Los Angeles Dodgers. Now, for the Boston Red Sox, they are going to be receiving a talented outfielder in Alex Verdugo, and also a very talented minor league pitcher by the name of Branster Estoril. And also, as part of the three-team deal, the Minnesota Twins are going to receive the services of Kenta Maeda. And so, guys, this video is going to be a completely unbiased perspective. I wanted to let you guys know. As we know, I'm a huge San Francisco Giants fan, and I strongly dislike the Dodgers and always, of course, will root against them. But for all intents and purposes, in this video, we're going to be breaking down from the perspective of a Dodgers fan and why you should be extremely excited for this move. Now, Mookie Betts is in the prime of his career, 27 years old. He's also a four-time Gold Glove Award winner, so he can do it with his defensively, with his arm. He is a five-tool player. And the Dodgers, you know, you're wondering, how do the Boston Red Sox let a guy like this, their franchise player, go away? So, from the Red Sox perspective, what they were trying to do, they're trying to cut some payroll and try to get under that luxury tax. So, they knew that they were going to have to move some of their key players. And so, Mookie Betts, unfortunately, being that he was going to be a free agent in a year after this upcoming season, the Red Sox elected to depart with him. And so, that's where the Dodgers come into the mix. Now you look at the Dodgers, and one of the things that they have going for them is that they have a ton of talent in the minor leagues, a ton of prospects, and so, you know, what they were able to do, they were able to use that to their advantage in this case. You know, they were able to go out and acquire a superstar, talented player in Mookie Betts, and they could afford to do that because they had the depth in the minor leagues. Now, of course, they dealt Alex Verdugo, a 23-year-old talented outfielder, on their roster. And, you know, yeah, I mean, the fact of the matter is I think the Dodgers definitely got away pretty nicely in this case without having to give up too many top players. So now, looking at Betts, he was 2 years removed back in 2018 from winning the American League MVP award. And if you look at his numbers from that astounding season, you guys, he hit .346 with 32 home runs, knocking in 80 runs. He scored 129 runs and also added 30 steals. So you're adding a top 5 player in baseball to this Dodgers team, and you look at Cody Bellinger, who also is in that discussion of a top 5 player in baseball. I mean, man, the Dodgers lineup is extremely scary, you guys. Extremely dangerous right now. I mean, looking at some of these names on this list, of course, Cody Bellinger, we had Corey Seager on that lineup, man, Max Muncy, Justin Turner. And so, you know, a lot of great players. And now adding Betts to that lineup, I mean, this Dodgers lineup is only going to be getting better and better. Now, the pitching side for the Dodgers, they are definitely working in that position. But right now, the Dodgers are going to be a force. And it is going to be very tough to contain that lineup. And so, if you're a Dodgers fan, you definitely got to be extremely excited to get Betts and, you know, to go out and make a move like that. Now, in this offseason, you look at the Dodgers, they tried to go out and sign some of the biggest free agents on the market, but they went out and struck out. Some of the names they tried to get, whom went elsewhere: Garrett Cole, who went to the Yankees; Anthony Rendon, who ended up going to the Angels. We all know about Steven Strasburg as he went back to Washington on that big 7-year deal. And then also, the Dodgers tried to get Francisco Lindor, very talented shortstop from the Cleveland Indians. So having swung and missed on all of these top talent players available, the Dodgers, again, they had to go out and make a move and, you know, really get after trying to win a World Series. Man, getting Mookie Betts Wow, I am just stunned right now. You know, it's going to be tough to see him in the division for a long time. Now, if we look at his 2019 season, it wasn't as great as his MVP campaign in 2018, but nevertheless, Betts still had a phenomenal season. In 2019, he hit 295, knocking in 29 home runs with 80 RBIs. He scored 135 runs and also added 16 steals. Now, looking at this deal, adding David Price, I think David Price getting a change of scenery here, I think that is going to be extremely crucial, for him to be able to turn things around and get back on track. So, for David Price, after signing that mega deal with the Boston Red Sox in December of 2015, where he signed for like 7 years and over $220 million, I think this is going to be phenomenal for him. Change of scenery. And also, with the deal between the Red Sox and Dodgers, the Red Sox are going to be paying half of David Price's remaining salary that he is owed. So he is owed $96 million. So the Red Sox are going to cover half of that. So, of course, that will be beneficial to the Dodgers. And man, you just could not be happier if you're a Dodgers fan out there. So let me know. Now, we are going to change gears here, you guys. We are going to look at this move now from the Boston Red Sox perspective. So as I was saying earlier, the Red Sox are in a position trying to get under that luxury tax, and they were going to have to deal one of their star players, Mookie Betts, and, it's unfortunate, but you never know what the future can hold. If Betts could come back in free agency after this season, we shall see. But let's look at what they got in return. So Alex Verdugo, still very young, a very talented outfielder at 23 years old. And if we look at what he did this past season with the Dodgers, he hit 294, knocking 12 home runs and 44 RBIs. So I think for a young player like that, those are some pretty impressive numbers, albeit, a kind of a medium sample size of work there. I think that you give this guy complete, start him every day, give him a ton of playing time. I think he can develop into, who knows, maybe a cornerstone player and, really be a huge presence for your team. So I really like that, acquiring a young, talented outfielder from the Red Sox perspective. And now also they got in the deal a guy by the name of Estoril. Not sure if I pronounced that right, but he is a very talented minor league pitcher. Down in the minor leagues this past season, he went from Double-A, where he was pitching so phenomenal. He was pitching with a sub-2 ERA, and it eventually led him to getting to Triple-A, and then he eventually even got the call-up with the Minnesota Twins. So Estoril really was putting on a show. Between Double-A and Triple-A, he had a combined 7-0 record with about a 2 ERA, and he did that across 55 innings pitched. So, albeit a small sample size, again, another young, talented player that, still is going to need that time to develop. And, it couldn't be a better situation for the Red Sox, I think. You have lots of high hopes for the future, getting two young, talented players. And, right now, I think that if you're a Red Sox fan, obviously, it's going to be a little bitter losing Betts, but, got to be an optimist here and look at, the positives of this deal. And so also to touch on real quick with the Minnesota Twins, as they also were a part of this 3-team blockbuster deal, they are receiving Kenta Maeda's services. And Maeda is a guy that can start some games for you. He can be a big presence out of the bullpen. And I think with the Twins, I think that is where he is going to be used mostly out of the bullpen. But again, it helps to have that versatility. And so he is going to be a welcome addition to that Twins team. We know some of the moves they made in the offseason, that lineup they got over there. Man, adding Josh Donaldson. The Twins are going to be scary, man. They are looking good. And when, a small market team like the Minnesota Twins, when they are good in baseball, everything is good in baseball. These are the kind of storylines as fans and all around baseball that really are inspirational and really uplift a lot of people. And, I love to see it when small market teams are competitive. So phenomenal move for the Twins, picking up a Kenta Maeda. And it's going to be interesting to see how all this plays out. And so guys, I hope you enjoyed today's video, and if you made it all the way through to the end of this video, then be sure to smash up that thumbs up button and smash that subscriber button and smash the bell button if you have not done so already. If you would like to be notified when brand new Major League Baseball breaking news is happening, we will be here, guys, when all the latest news drops. I will be bringing it to you, bringing my perspective, and I love it, you guys. And if you are a Dodgers fan, you know, congratulations. This is a very exciting move, getting a Mookie Betts. And, you know, if you're a Red Sox fan out there, let me know how Dodger fans, Red Sox fans, let me know what you guys are thinking. I think from the Red Sox perspective, they are going to be looking good going into the future. Obviously, it hurts to have to trade a franchise player like a Mookie Betts, but you understand from a financial perspective, and when you bring in a couple of really good prospects, I think that really changes the dynamic of things. And, you know, again, with the Twins, they are looking like they are going to be a playoff team, and bringing in a pitcher with some versatility there, that's going to be extremely beneficial. So I'd love to hear all your guys' thoughts. Let me know down in that comment section. And as always, I want to take this time to thank each and every one of you guys for watching my videos. I appreciate you guys absolutely so much, and I absolutely would not be here without each and every one of you. So thank you guys for being a part of this amazing journey, and you know, I'm having so much fun with it. Love reading your guys' comments, love talking sports and baseball with you. So keep them coming, guys, and as always, until next time, I will see you guys again. Thank you so much for watching, and have a great day.